la brasserie, du café de la paix. Je t'attendrai, je porte un feu.
Hi, I'm Jennifer from Ziliato. Glenn and I were talking about how to look good in photos. Glenn is the guy who does our videos. And we were talking about with the Oscars coming up, how the actors must feel, how to standing there on the red carpet, posing, there's so much pressure about their outfits and all that kind of stuff. And so we thought this week's video might be fun to talk about how to look good in photos, whether you have a real live red carpet event to go to or just one in your imagination. Okay, so Glenn is going to take a photo of me just normally, and then we'll go over what you should do and we'll see if there's a difference. Okay, so most important thing, and I think this is actually really important for life anyway, is color. Wearing a nice bright color, hopefully you know what color looks good on you. Most women do, I find, but if you don't, you can come and visit me and we can figure that out. Wearing white is terrible in photos, it really washes you out, and wearing black, if you're like me, especially with the dark under your eyes, it just brings that out. Sometimes wearing a pattern also too can be a little bit distracting, so wearing a nice solid bright color is really great. So another really great tip is actually facing with your better side. And you're asking me which is my better side. I didn't know either, but this is really cute, is actually where your hair parts. So interesting. So here I am. If I come to this side, my front shoulder immediately lowers a little bit. I'm gonna stick my chin out slightly and lower it slightly. Of course, it looks awkward because I'm exaggerating the motions, but if I'm breathing naturally, it actually already starts to take on a better pose. Okay, so a few don'ts are, and this one actually I think is quite interesting, you don't want to over clutter your neck. I often talk about big scarves, but you don't want to, for a photograph, you don't want to have a huge, big, crazy scarf. You want to be able to see your face and your neck. It'll make you look taller and thinner. The other don't is overdoing it with the makeup. We all sometimes have a tendency to do that. You want to keep it looking natural. So if you're like me and have the dark circles, a little bit of concealer here, or to cover up some of the redness, you can put the concealer around your nose. I sometimes do that, and it's actually a really great tip. So Glenn is going to take a photo of me, and we'll see if everything that I talked about works. So Glenn, what do you think? I still look pretty natural. So if you have any other questions or you want to visit us at all 3 locations or at ziliato.com.
Rendez-vous à la brasserie, du café de la paix. Je t'attendrai, je porte un feu.